New show is in the works at Syracuse Stage. You might not have heard about it. It's not even on the Syracuse Stage website. We have our very own Anna Azallion in studio to tell us more.
Yeah, guys, that new musical is Fly More Than You Fall, and it's in the early stages of development at Syracuse Stage right now. SU drama students got the opportunity to be in the cast and crew of the show, and I spoke with the director and composer about how this musical came to be and where it's headed next.
That's Davina Sobnis. She plays Malia, the protagonist in a brand new musical, finishing its workshop debut at Syracuse Stage this weekend.
Fly More Than You Fall is a story about a young girl, Malia, who's a writer, and she is dealing with her mother's cancer diagnosis in the only way she knows how, by writing a story. And she writes a story about a little bird who falls out of a nest and cannot fly, and she's on her quest and adventure to get her way home.
The story came from the minds of two men who met at Indiana University, Nat Zagri and Eric Holmes. The two have worked together for years, creating at least 2 other musicals.
It was when I met Eric that we kind of found this chemistry between us and said, I think we can really create awesome stories together.
One of these stories is Fly More Than You Fall. Both Zagri and Holmes, the writer of the musical, have a personal connection to the story because they've each lost a parent. This is why Zagri says they want to show the grieving process in a creative way.
We wanted to be able to tell a story that kind of artistically shows what the grieving process is like for not only adults, but most importantly for children.
The musical is still in the early stages of development. The shows this weekend are an opportunity for the creators to see the show in action and make changes. Whiting says these changes come from things he and Zagri notice aren't working, and from the audience.
I watch their body language a lot when they get lost, when they're making contact with their face, meaning they're probably bored in some way.
Whiting says the show is headed to Broadway, but how long will it take to get there? Whiting says it depends on the show, but Fly More Than You Fall is unique.
So you never know exactly when it's going to hit, but I have a good feeling about this one. It's going to go pretty fast.
Now, unfortunately, the show is sold out this weekend, but there will be more opportunities to see it. The creators of the show are headed back to New York City, where they say the show will appear again.
So Anna, what are the next steps for the musical?
Yeah, so like I said, the creators are headed back to New York City. From there, they'll continue to rewrite the show, continue to perfect it. After that, they'll do a read-through with New York actors, and then they'll do another set of workshop productions similar to what's been happening at Syracuse Stage over the last 2 weeks. But these will be New York actors, and they're going to invite Broadway producers and investors to this show with the hopes that it makes it all the way to Broadway soon.
Well, Anna, we'll certainly be keeping track of the show as it heads to Broadway. Thanks so much, Anna.
Thank you.